This is the story of an ordinary man who turned out to be not so ordinary, which makes you think...
Whatever, this is it. This is the episode where we finally put it all together and reveal what happened to Colin. Let's go.
Okay. I'm Alfie.
No time for that. Welcome to Truthdiggers.
The alien returned us to our own time in the car park of the Splendelcior Hotel.
Why are we here?
I told the alien not to put us down at my house in case those secret agent guys were still there.
Yeah, but why here?
I think it's put us down in the same place it picked Colin up. Remember? They knocked down his house to build this car park.
Okay, we've got school in the morning, yeah? I know how we do this, but there's stuff we've got to do first. Okay, we're talking again to Mr. McGuigan, our history teacher.
But I can only give you a few minutes. I'm supposed to be meeting the head teacher at 8:30. Have you found out what happened to Odd Colin?
Yeah.
But first, we wanted to talk to you about this library book about gemstones we found.
There's loads of writing in the blank pages at the back. Colin must have written this.
They're like... poems?
Or spells.
Spells? What, you mean like magic spells?
Yeah. Turns out magic is real, and it was invented by aliens.
But neither of us knows much about magic, so we went to see someone who does. Once again, we're here talking to local history expert Rhiannon Richards, who helped us out in episodes 2 and 5.
It's 9 o'clock in the evening, Alfie.
Yeah, sorry, we've had a busy day. Are any of these spells the kind of thing that might be able to reverse another spell or lift a curse or whatever?
It's really important we know.
Ah, yes. This one here, I think. In the margin.
We're pretty sure Colin wrote these. He must have collected them from various sources, trying to find one that worked for him.
The thing is, this spell isn't as simple as lifting a curse. There's more to it than that.
Magic spells? Time travel? This was supposed to be a serious project, you two. I expected more, really.
You see, Colin knew all the descendants of the smugglers had been cursed to never leave Kergate. And this alien dude fixed it so he could use the odd stone.
And Colin wanted to lift that curse.
But Rhiannon told us this spell doesn't just lift a curse, the person who uses it takes a curse onto themselves.
We think Colin went back home, did that spell, and accidentally took on all the curses of everyone in Kergate, including yours.
Oh, ha, very funny.
You're the captain of the Poison Squid. I recognise your handwriting on the pamphlet you gave me.
You can keep that one if you like. I made some notes on it. All right. It's no good pretending.
Really? Get in.
George McGuigan. That's me. Born 1683. I can't believe you didn't recognise me sooner.
Hang on. You had a beard and a big hat, and you had sort of a piratey manner.
Plus, it's always weird when you see teachers outside of school.
Especially in the 18th century. So where's Colin now?
After my curse was lifted, I was confused. I walked up to the nearest house and knocked on the back door, hoping to find out where I was. The door wasn't locked, so I walked in, and I found him in his living room, with the book in front of him, turned to stone.
You could have tried to help him.
I could, but it didn't take long to work out who he was, and where I'd heard his name before.
I'm from the future, and my friend and I are looking into the strange disappearance of a man called Colin Fraser in 1972.
Now, if you'd never looked into the strange case of Odd Colin, you'd never have gone back in time, and I'd never have been turned to stone. So, I could have stopped it all from happening.
But you didn't, because you might have caused a paradox.
No, because the future is brilliant. Far more opportunities for theft and corruption, and all my crimes have long been forgotten. So I needed Colin to disappear, so you'd have something to investigate.
What did you do with him?
I borrowed some of his clothes and had a wash and a shave. Then I dragged Colin out to the building site for the new hotel and buried him in the foundations.
And then you used the odd stone to travel forward to 2022.
No, I had to leave the odd stone at Colin's house so that you'd find it later and go back in time with it. Instead, I tracked down the one Agnes took from you.
Where was it?
In a witchcraft museum in Cornwall. Their security was pretty rubbish. It wasn't hard to steal.
And then you became our history teacher.
Honestly, I'm just really interested in smuggling. My history teacher told me loads of cool stuff about smugglers.
To make sure you did the project.
I bet you sent us that threatening note too.
Stop your investigations at once. This is bigger than you can handle. Stay away for your own good.
Yes, I knew it would only make you more curious.
He's been manipulating us all along.
It's just rude.
And see? Ha! I have the odd stone. Oh, with this, I can do whatever I want. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that.
What? Where did you come from?
Vampires can be very quiet, my dear.
We hid in the supply cupboard all night. The children told us you would have the odd stone.
And now we will use its power to create eternal night wherever we go.
A vampire paradise!
Mr. McGuigan, we're going to hide under the desk and we think you should come too.
What? Why?
Trust us. You really need to hide under the desk.
3, 2, 1.
No! The sun! We are betrayed!
How? How did you make the roof explode?
We know some guys who do that kind of thing.
Nobody move. I have the oddstone. Repeat, I have the oddstone.
Arrest this man for theft, murder, piracy, and multiple customs violations.
You can't prove anything.
We don't need to, sir. We're secret agents operating in a morally grey area.
But I'm a folk hero.
You literally boasted to me about murdering people.
Oh, I was exaggerating.
Let's go, pal. Thanks for helping us locate the oddstone, kids. We'll see it stays out of the wrong hands.
There is one thing we need to do with it first.
And then I promise we'll give it right back to you.
So all this time, Odd Colin was buried in the foundations of the Splendelcia Hotel.
It took a whole team of archaeologists to chip away the concrete so we could lift him out.
Rhiannon helped us find a spell that would lift the curse without transferring it to someone else. Thy perfidious chains be broken at my voice.
Whoa!
Colin!
What happened?
You got turned into stone and then buried in concrete for 50 years. How'd you feel?
Not too bad, all things considered. Who are you?
I'm Morgana and this is Alfie.
We've been making a podcast about you.
What is a podcast?
It's like a radio show, but you download it from the internet and listen to it on your phone.
I was following that as far as a radio show.
The bad news is, while you were turned to stone, they tore down your house to build this hotel car park.
The peppercorns?
Don't worry, they're dead. You're welcome.
Now, you can either stay here in the 21st century and get a job in a new house,
Or you can go to an alien planet and become a magician.
Really?
Yeah, we talked to that alien dude and he says it's cool. All you have to do is step into this old fridge.
and we think it's best if you take this with you.
The oddstone?
Shh! Don't let those secret agent guys see you take it.
I understand.
Farewell, planet Earth.
What a character.
Did he
Beam up to an alien spaceship? Yeah.
And he took the odd stone with him.
What? Listen, you...
They made us stop recording at that point.
Yeah, but there really was nothing they could do. Which is hilarious. I still can't believe you lied to them so blatantly.
And I can't believe you convinced them to use explosives on the roof of our school.
They were pretty small explosives.
So, I'm not sure who's going to mark this project, since our history teacher's in a secret prison somewhere, but we did find out what happened to Odd Colin.
What's the next one going to be about then?
The next one?
Yeah, come on. We're not letting this partnership go to waste, are we? One of the witches told me there was tales of a werewolf in the hills just east of here.